My name is Andrew Brown, and this is my presentation on the final project review for our RSM course. So the event that I was involved with was the Birdie Classic. I was a member of the sales team for this event, which included making phone calls to potential sponsors and trying to potentially get people to either sign up to play or donate gifts or things like that that we could use for the tournament. As a group, I felt that we started off very slow in the beginning. There was not a lot of communication. There wasn't really much of anything getting done, and I don't really feel like it was anyone's fault in particular. I think that we didn't hold ourselves accountable for the amount of work that was going to be required to get this project done. And we all felt that, oh, we have a huge group. I'm not going to need to do that much because everyone else is going to be able to contribute as well. But obviously, that did not work out for us because we had a slow start to the event. But as things went along, I felt that we started to improve our communication. And once that started to happen, we were able to secure a lot more sponsors towards the end and overall just become a lot more successful that we were trying to do with the event. Personally, I was not able to acquire any actual sponsors, but I did make a lot of leeway. I was able to get in charge of a woman named Jamie Thrailkill. Apparently, according to her, she was in charge of golf for a lot of the resorts down in the Myrtle Beach Strip. She was involved with setting up tee times and things along that line. So her and I sort of played phone tag for about a week. I was trying to get a hold of her for a while, and she eventually told me that is because she had apparently written my number down wrong when she heard my voicemail, and she said she attempted to call me, but it was the wrong number. So luckily, I contacted her a third time, was able to get a hold of her, and we had a discussion about how she would forward our sign up page to all of her resorts that she's involved with and how she would attempt to get them to potentially sign up and be sponsors. And I sent her an email with all the information and everything, and I never ended up hearing anything back. I tried to get a hold of her, but it ended up being too late. The event was already happening, and it was just too late. So that was unfortunate. I wish I had been a little more pushy there. I wish that I had created more of a sense of urgency for her to sign up, but nothing you can do about it now. The same thing happened with Rustic Roast. I was given an email of the manager, and I made multiple attempts to contact her and get a hold, and they seemed interested at first, and I just wasn't getting any response back from them. So that one ended up not working out. And then PGA Superstore, the guy at the front desk there, when I called, he had said that he'd give me the number of, it was like the public relations, the guy in charge of that for our in the region or whatnot. And I got the email and the phone number. I attempted to contact him, and he never got back to me. So, I definitely put effort forward trying to acquire sponsors, but unfortunately, I was not able to lock any down. And again, I think that that has to do with the fact that I wasn't pushy enough. I wasn't creating enough of a sense of urgency for these potential sponsors, trying to let them know that, we had an event soon. We're really looking to lock down sponsors. So I wish I could have done that better. On the day of the event, that's where I felt I made my biggest contribution overall. I was the first person to the event. I got there at it must have been 6:25 in the morning or something like that. There's only two workers there. I was ready to rock, ready to go early. I was in charge of doing the sponsor signs, which including putting all the signs on all the holes for the event. I did that before the event, and I was able to get it done in time before any of the golfers started coming out. So that was good. I was able to achieve that in time. As well as that, on the day of the event, I was one of two people in charge of the long drive competition, and I felt that the long drive competition went very well. I was able to have a really good conversation with a lot of different people that came through the event. I felt that I was very engaging and very friendly with everyone that came, and I felt I did a very good job of explaining the event because no one had any questions. Although it is a very simple format, but no, nobody seemed to have any troubles with the rules of that event. And I did have a lot of great conversations with a lot of people in the RSM department, including Dr. McGlowan, who she had mentioned to me that she said I was her favorite student she had met that day. So that made me feel like I was doing a very good job with that aspect of the event based off of her comment. And overall, I thought that it just went very well. the long drive competition. My partner, I think that we communicated very well with each other. We were constantly checking in, making sure that everything was good, that we were okay, and I felt like it went well. And overall, as a group, although we started slow, I felt that we did a good job on the day of the event. At first, everyone was standing around, not knowing what to do. But once we took the initiative, we're like, "Hey, we need to get going." I thought we did very well. I thought we communicated very well. There was constant chatter in the group chat all day, just everyone making sure that stuff was getting done and that everyone was okay. So I felt that we really came together on the day of the event and did a very good job of working as a group and communicating and staying together. And then my overall thoughts, like I just mentioned before, I thought that the slow start put us in a bad spot, but we were able to overcome as a group and really put together a good event. It was really tough in the beginning. We were really worried about whether or not we were going to be able to achieve enough sponsors or anything like that, but nobody got down. Nobody was negative. We came together. Maxine did a great job of taking over and really making sure everybody was being held responsible for what they're supposed to be doing. And overall, that improved communication really brought things together and improved our effectiveness as a group. There's no doubt about it that once we were able to create that list that let everyone know what needed to be done by a certain day, that just completely changed the way we were doing things and improved the whole group as a whole. And overall, I just felt like we were successful. Uh, Overcoming a really slow start is not it's not easy. It's definitely not an easy thing to do, but I think we did a very good job of doing that. And overall, I'm happy with our group's effort, and I was glad to be able to work with this group of people, and I'm happy with the results that we had.